So let's talk about timing and the timing loop. We're going to pop this into slow motion as I talk over it. But here, the timing loop begins when the dog is exiting an obstacle or landing an obstacle, and they're landing that previous obstacle asking what's next. So at this moment, Shock is saying what's next. My position very close to this yellow jump answers that part of the question for her, because it's a natural cue that whichever obstacle you would be closest to would be the most obvious choice for the dog to take. So that question is answered the moment I see her exit the tunnel. The next part of the question is, how do you want me to take this yellow jump that gets me to the next correct obstacle, which is the red jump behind me? So that part of the information needs to happen needs to be complete at least one stride before takeoff. So when we're looking at this is one stride before takeoff, because if she gets there, you can see there she's preparing for takeoff. So it's not a ton of time, which is why this timing loop is so important. So she's chosen the obstacle. She knows which one is next. Now I'm going to use a front cross to tell her how to take it. So by the time at takeoff, and let's say one stride, there's the one stride before, she definitely has some information here. If this were the end of it, I would say she would think we were going over here. So I could move off in that direction, and if that's the direction I was moving in when she lands, that would be the next obstacle she would choose. But as we keep going, now she's getting closer to takeoff, and now parallel, we're starting to look, maybe it's the back side of this red one, but she's not worried about that yet. That's not the question she's asking. So it's okay that I am a little bit in the way yet. And even now she's at takeoff, I'm getting more and more off of her line, and now it's very clear that I would be going to the front side of the red one. And that's when she needs that information, because now the timing loop is continuing. She's landing, and now my motion and my position towards the red one is telling her the red one is next, and the loop starts over again.